If you're watching this video, it likely means that you recently learned that your partner cheated on you. And that's a really difficult thing to go through. And one of the main difficult questions that pops up is, should I stay with this person or should I leave? And a lot of your family and friends might give you bad advice, though they have good intentions, of course. And the bad advice isn't because they're saying yes or no, but they tend to view it in a very black and white way. But if you're watching this video, my guess is that there's a lot of nuance to the question, that there's a lot of messiness to the question of whether you should stay with your partner or not. Both options are very difficult paths to go down. There's no easy solution here. So 2 pieces of advice for you. 1, slow down. So many people, especially if this recently happened, want instant clarity. They want to take the chaos of the rubble of their lives that just fell apart and instantly apply some new order to it. And so they're willing to make a snap decision on, we're done, or no matter what, we're going to make this work. Don't make those snap decisions just because you want that moment of clear thinking in your brain. You're going to have a lot of uncertainty going forward with this person, especially if you're trying to seek reconciliation, but you're not sure if you can kind of see eye to eye yet. So the first step is to just slow down. As odd as it sounds, there's not a huge rush. Yes, it feels like this is the only thing that matters right now, but let's say you're in your 30s. Now, you still have 50 years ahead of you, potentially. Like, this is not the only big decision you're going to have to make in your life. It is a big one, but that is exactly why you need to slow down and figure out what it is you actually want. The second piece of advice is to ask yourself a question. And that question is basically, when your partner cheated on you, was that really them? Was that them at their best or them at their worst? So what I kind of mean by that is, think of how your partner has treated you in other contexts, before and after cheating on you. And think, is the cheating consistent with the character that they've been showing me this whole time? You know, the classic example is like, is this person a narcissist or a sociopath? Are they enjoying the fact that they're breaking my trust and doing it over and over again? And am I enabling that? Am I being codependent? Or are they someone who is at their lowest point when they cheated? You know, perhaps there's some type of substance addiction. Perhaps they're going through a lot of resurfacing of traumas from their past. It could be a lot of different things. And I am definitely not condoning what they did based on having difficult circumstances. Because as I'm sure you know, you've been through difficult circumstances yourself and didn't cheat on your partner because of it. So they're fully responsible still. But the question is that who they really are? And I don't know another way to word it, but like, in your heart of hearts, was that really the person that you fell in love with or not? Because if that is the person you fell in love with who cheated on you, then most likely you need to leave them, because that's just who they are, that's who they're going to be. But if that's not the person, and you know that deep down there's someone much better, much kinder, much more loving than that, then I feel like there's more of a shot at reconciliation. And I know that it's easy to just lay that out there as a distinction. It's much, much harder to actually find peace in your own heart with knowing which of those two your partner kind of falls into. And one more way to explain this, because it's sometimes kind of a difficult concept to get across. One question you can ask is, when your partner cheated on you, were they kind of insane at that moment or not? Was it clear-headed, calculated cheating, or had they lost their mind? Because again, if they lost their mind, I feel like there's a lot more hope for reconciliation. But if it was like cold and calculated, there's probably a lot less. But again, like I said, this is your decision. Slow down, think things through, take it day by day, and I'll see you in the next video.